Today is Tuesday, and we just left our local cable company, and it's Time Warner Cable, and I'm going to let Kevin explain to you what is going on with it.
Well, they were nice enough to switch some of the regular channels that you would just hook directly into your TV and watch. They've been nice enough to switch those to digital only. So it's not a lot of channels, but I think they switched over 8, and I think out of those 8 we watched, what, 2 maybe?
Probably 2.
I think we watched like 2 of them, but we watched one of them pretty regularly, not all the time, but pretty regularly. So online, some of the networks or some of the areas of Time Warner are giving away these free little digital converter boxes. They're smaller boxes, not the great big box, just a small box that converts, that descrambles that digital signal into an analog signal where you don't have to worry about a box. Well, in our area, they've been gracious enough to not want to do that in our area. So you get, the only thing you have is you can get the bigger cable boxes. Well, you get one for free, and we already have one. So if you want anything additional, if you want to descramble those cable channels for the additional TVs, it's going to be $10 a month to rent the bigger digital cable box, which is crazy to me. You know, it's just another way to gouge you. And I know that they say that it's because they want to free up analog channels because it makes more bandwidth for internet, things like that. But they don't have to gouge you on the rental price of these equipment, because you know they are making tons of money on this stuff. And there's absolutely no reason they couldn't supply the little digital converter boxes to everybody. Why only certain areas? So it's kind of sucks, but that's okay. We'll just watch TV on those channels. And
we were going to watch a show this morning on the computer.
Yeah, that was, and this one's really strange. Like, for instance, True TV is owned by Time Warner. Okay? Time Warner actually owns True TV. Well, you cannot watch the online version of True TV unless you're a member of a certain cable group. Well, guess which one, believe it or not, is not one of the participating cable groups in True TV? Time Warner Cable, which owns the network that's doing it. That makes absolutely no sense to me at all. So anyway, I guess True TV, it's either we catch it when it's on or we just don't watch it.
So that's our little Time Warner cable rant for the day, and I think it's warranted.
Yeah, we'll switch to DirecTV.
So what do we do if they slowly weed out other channels?
To rent the box.
Can we buy a TV that has it built in?
They don't make.
Oh.
Each individual cable supplier has to give you their box.
So it's either pay $10 a month or you don't have it.
Yep.
And you're already paying, that's on top of paying cable.
Right, that's on top of the $100 or more a month you spend on the cable already.
So you could switch to dish, I guess.
You could, but then your internet, you would still want your internet through DSL or cable, so
really you have no choice.
Really, you're screwed.
Yeah. That's a shame.
And you know, they talk about monopolies. They want to they gripe and complain and sue Microsoft and stuff because they have a monopoly on operating systems. Nobody has a monopoly like cable carriers. Cable carriers have such a monopoly, it's not even funny. But we don't sue them.
No, we don't sue them. So anyway, we are headed over to Lexington. We have a few more Christmas presents to get. We are at the Dick's at Fayette Mall. And I just noticed they have these different balls on the front. This is like the main Dick's. They have one out at Hamburg and it's smaller, but this one actually has an upstairs. We are having lunch today. It's Smashburger, and I will try to show you what we get to eat. Okay, what did you order?
I ordered the bluegrass.
The bluegrass? And what does it have on it? Onion?
Those jalapenos.
Oh, jalapenos.
Banana peppers and bacon and barbecue.
Banana peppers?
Whatever those fried peppers are, yeah.
Okay. think they're banana peppers. And I got a kid's meal with cheese, and I didn't want anything on it, and french fries. Oh no. We're going in Marshall's. If we don't get run over by a car. We never go in here, so we haven't been in here in years.
You can make your own, right?
We didn't get anything in Marshall's, and now we're going in Michael's. That's nice, but you have to decorate it all yourself.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got Ashley's free panty at Victoria's Secret. And then we had that $10 card, that secret reward card. So we got another pair for just $1. It had $10 on it. We're going in Kevin's favorite store. And they're busy. They're not that busy though. Okay, earlier I showed us going in different stores. And the only place, we didn't buy anything in Marshall's at all. It seems like there were a couple of other places we didn't buy anything. Anyway, I can't show you most of what we bought. I can only show you what we bought at Target. The other places, there were other places that we actually bought gifts for Christmas. So you will end up seeing those just later. I bought more of the 4 cheese baked naturals, and actually those were all that they had left. And then we just used plastic cups on Christmas Eve. We're not fancy on Christmas Eve at all. And then I bought these napkins, and I love these because they remind me of a Christmas sweater. They actually had plates to match these. However, we use plates that are divided, because we have like buffalo chicken dip and stuff like that, and you don't want that to go, put that on your plate and it to spread to everything else. So we actually buy divided plates. And we bought clear forks, and then Kevin bought 5 boxes of these sweet and salty peanut bars. Walmart has quit selling these, and we actually spoke with someone that was stocking the shelves that does not work for Walmart, that works for a company that stocks at Walmart, a distributor. And he said that Walmart was no longer going to carry the peanut bars, because what Walmart does is they try to get the cheapest bid, the cheapest food that they can. So I guess they did not, this company did not offer them the cheapest that they could get the peanut bars for. And Kevin and I, it's funny because Ashley bought a couple weeks ago, she bought some of the Reese's pumpkin ice cream bars, and there's nothing wrong with them. They're not expired or anything like that, but I've never ever before seen the pumpkin bars past Halloween. You just don't see them because they sell so quickly. So I thought that was odd. And then also down the Pop-Tart aisle, Kevin and I all of a sudden saw 4th of July Pop-Tarts. And I made the comment to him, you know, what they do, pull these out of a back room. They found a box of these 4th of July Pop-Tarts at Christmas time. You know, it was just really weird. And I mean, they said like red, white, and blue, or it wasn't Christmas. They were 4th of July. So I think it's a shame that Walmart's going this route, that they're just in it for the, you know, they're in it for the money, the dollar, and they don't care about the consumer anymore. So we are going to start buying a lot more of our stuff at Target and Kroger and places like that. We'll still shop at Walmart, of course, but just like these, I'm not going to settle for something else. I'm not going to make Kevin settle for something else. This is what he likes, so we'll just go to other places and get them where we can. So Anyway, sorry about my little rant, but the last thing we got was a new scale. And this is a Weight Watcher scale. They did have a Biggest Loser scale too. This Weight Watcher scale was $30. The Biggest Loser scale was $30. The Biggest Loser scale was a lot wider. And
it was heavier duty.
Yeah, it was heavier duty. It might have been for, they hauled the same amount of weight. The weight limit's 400 pounds for both of them. So maybe that just makes people feel better if they, you know, like they can hold their weight. I don't know. But we chose this one because for us, storage, it will be easier to store it being the small size. So, gonna open this up. Now, I don't know, or do you know, Kevin, if the batteries are already
if they're in there,
ready, or?
Yeah, they're in there.
They're already in the scale?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna jump on here and try this for the camera so we can see if it works?
Give scale a quick tap here.
I
Wait
will.
for 0. Step on.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Wait, you gotta flip it over. There's a red thing. You gotta pull out the back for the battery.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Pull it out?
Don't.
Watch, I'll mess it up.
As long as you don't break it.
Break
just pull it
it.
out.
I know, that's what I'm
Now
worried
lay it
about.
down on the floor and
Now take
give it
this off?
Yeah. It says give it a quick tap.
Are these things supposed to be on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are decoration.
Okay.
Hold on. Tap it. Tap it. Tap it. Okay.
I don't think you're supposed to tap it that hard, are you? Yay, it worked!
See, I don't know if it read what you weighed or not. It says, it says on here, use of this scale of persons with any electrical implant such as a heart pacemaker, or by pregnant women is not recommended. Okay, what possible harm can that little bitty digital scale cause to a
Okay,
pacemaker?
now it's saying 137. It's 3. Okay, so do it one more time. I usually do best 2 out of 3. Tap it again.
No, wait, you didn't wait for it to go to 0.
It says 137 again, so it's 137.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to
I
wait
would
for.
wait, but I've eaten and I have this big heavy sweater on.
137.
Excuses. See, I'm not
I have
concerned.
a
with the
heavy
number.
sweater.
Oh,
Okay,
shut
you
up.
can always edit out
Work it
at this
off.
point.
Oh, you're not going to take me, are you? Do you have that thing on? It is 8:30 at night, and I'm watching The Biggest Loser, and while I watch The Biggest Loser, I am on the elliptical. And the reason is, normally I only get on the elliptical once a day. But since Kevin and I had a treat day today and ate at Smashburger, I had to make up for it by getting on the elliptical again if I want to have my snacks tonight. Having snacks at night gives me something to look forward to. I like it. I really enjoy my snacks. So, if you'll recall, I showed you my little kids meal from Smashburger today, and believe it or not, that meal was about 700 calories, and I didn't even eat one of the buns. Smashburger's buns are so thick that really you only need one bun, so I take one off and just eat it, the bottom and then the meat, and it's super, super tasty if you have a Smashburger near you. But the kids meal isn't that big, and that just shows that meat has a lot of calories. So that little meal was 700 calories. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. Just wanted to show you. I know a lot of people wonder how can she eat all this garbage all the time and not gain a lot of weight, and it's because I pay for it. This is my payment. I'll be on this for about 35 minutes, and then I'll get to take a shower and eat a snack tonight. So hope you all had a good Tuesday evening.